He knocked me over. I landed on the dog bowl.
This one's wife. Removed by security? Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. As you are aware, this channel is about narcissism and psychopathy. I tell you about all the various facets of those subjects, and invariably I use famous and infamous individuals to help you understand various points and aspects of behaviours. This one's wife features prominently because she generates so much material and so much interest. And it would appear that, according to one outlet, that she's been causing problems once again. As per Desi Star's Girls Fun Club, no, me neither, an article by Afzal Aga tells us, Rob Lowe's 60th birthday bash takes a dramatic turn with this one's wife's surprise appearance. Now, I wasn't particularly aware that Rob Lowe and this one's wife were chums, nor to the extent that she would get an invitation to his 60th birthday bash. But let's find out what Desi Star's Girls Fun Club has to tell us about this event and the relevance of this one's wife. The article states, Rob Lowe's highly anticipated 60th birthday party, renowned for its glitz, glamour and exclusivity. Well, I'm not sure how a birthday that hasn't happened yet could be renowned for something, unless you're talking about his birthdays generally, but minor point there. Apparently this took an unexpected turn when this one's wife, the Duchess of Sussex, made a surprise appearance. Now, before we go any further, it begs the question, was her surprise appearance one that was organised so that guests weren't told about it? And she turned up and people were like, oh wow, it's this one's wife, how exciting. Or did she just turn up? Well, the article may solve that mystery for us, but let us assume it was the latter, that she just turned up. Is this something that this one's wife might do? Well, conceivably, yes, because of course the narcissist doesn't recognise boundaries, operates with that sense of entitlement, has no sense of accountability, has no sense of shame, and therefore would often turn up to events that they've not been invited to and essentially blag their way in. Indeed, a failure to invite a narcissist to something they believe they ought to be going to would wound that narcissist, and in some instances, in order to nullify the threat to control posed by that wounding, the narcissism would then compel the narcissist to turn up at the event anyway. Many of you listening would think, goodness me, that's not something I could ever do. I'd die of embarrassment and it would be so rude. But remember, the narcissist isn't afflicted by such concerns in the way that you are. Indeed, the narcissism doesn't cause the narcissist to think, oh, I wasn't invited, that means I'm not wanted, so I shouldn't go, but will invariably cause the narcissist to think there must have been an oversight. They meant to invite me. In some instances, even though they might recognise they're not wanted, the narcissist will say, well, I should still be there anyway. Even though they might not want me to appear, I am allowed to come to this event because, after all, they're friends, a very close friend of mine, or their family. So it really is the case that I ought to be able to attend. The narcissism always provides the narcissist with a convincing explanation in their world for the attendance. In other instances, however, the narcissism may work to cause the narcissist to stay away, not as a consequence of a sense of shame or doing the right thing, but simply if the narcissism recognizes that the attendance would be met with refusal and would therefore cause further wounding, would mean that the narcissism would drive the narcissist not to attend in the first place. However, much of the time, the brashness of the narcissist is such that the narcissist may well turn up even when not invited. So it is conceivable that if this event is correct, that this one's wife could have turned up uninvited. But let's read on and find out what happened. The star-studded affair, attended by the creme de la creme of Hollywood, was carefully curated, with industry titans, renowned actors and musicians. Notable guests such as Katy Perry, Orlando Bloom and Gwyneth Paltrow were eagerly awaited. But it was this one's wife's uninvited arrival that stole the spotlight. Okay, so it's clear that it wasn't a surprise appearance that was organised, i.e. for her to burst out of a beige birthday cake, but rather she wasn't invited in the first place. Rob Lowe, the celebrated actor and Hollywood heartthrob, spared no expense in organising his milestone birthday celebration. The extravaganza took place at a lavish venue in the heart of Los Angeles, setting the stage for an unforgettable night. Anticipation filled the air as the guests mingled, expecting a night of grandeur and celebration. However, no one could have predicted the entrance of this one's wife, causing a stir of astonishment and intrigue. This one's wife, the former American actress who transitioned into royalty as the Duchess of Sussex, arrived at the party without any prior invitation. Her unannounced presence sent shockwaves through the venue, leaving the elite gathering puzzled and fascinated. Security was promptly called upon to address the situation and maintain order amidst the unexpected turn of events. Whispers and murmurs spread like wildfire among the guests as they tried to comprehend how this one's wife had managed to bypass the stringent security measures that were undoubtedly in place for such an exclusive event. Pausing there, does that conjure up images of this one's wife appearing at the venue, sort of a la Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible? That she's got some high-grade ninja skills that enabled her to infiltrate the venue? How curious. Speculation ran rampant, with onlookers questioning the motives behind her uninvited appearance. Some suggested that this one's wife sought to reconnect with her Hollywood connections after a significant hiatus due to her royal duties. Others entertained the notion that her arrival was a calculated move aimed at making a statement about her independence and reaffirming her position in the entertainment industry. As security personnel escorted this one's wife towards the exit, tensions escalated, and the atmosphere grew palpably tense. The partygoers found themselves torn between curiosity and concern, unsure of the true intentions behind this one's wife's attendance. The brief but intense exchange between Rob Lowe and this one's wife became the subject of much speculation, as the actor expressed his surprise and disappointment at her unannounced presence. The details of their conversation remained undisclosed, leaving room for conjecture and further fueling the intrigue surrounding the incident. Thus, according to this article, this one's wife was escorted out by security. If that were the case, that act would naturally be a threat to her control. The fallout from this one's wife's abrupt departure left the guests divided in their opinions and reactions. Some expressed sympathy for the Duchess, acknowledging her desire to reclaim her Hollywood roots and reconnect with her past. They saw her uninvited appearance as a bold move, driven by personal aspirations and a longing for familiarity. However, others viewed her actions as inappropriate and disrespectful, believing that her presence detracted from the celebratory atmosphere and overshadowed Rob Lowe's milestone moment. Rob Lowe's star-studded birthday party, marred by this one's wife's uninvited presence, serves as a microcosm of the complex and intricate world of celebrity culture. It shines a spotlight on the delicate balance between personal boundaries and the relentless public scrutiny that high-profile individuals face. While celebrities are often expected to sacrifice their privacy due to their fame, incidents like these remind us that they, too, deserve personal space and control over their social interactions. Rob Lowe's 60th birthday bash will undoubtedly be remembered as a night of unexpected twists and turns. This one's wife's uninvited arrival injected a potent dose of drama and intrigue into the otherwise glamorous affair, leaving the A-list guests astounded and divided. As the dust settles and the incident becomes part of Hollywood lore, it serves as a reminder that even in the world of fame and fortune, surprises can catch us off guard. That's generally the nature of surprise, I suppose. It is these unpredictable moments that make the celebrity world all the more captivating and fascinating to the rest of us as we yearn to catch a glimpse behind the curtain of fame and unravel the mysteries of celebrity culture. Thus, an article that proclaims that this one's wife turned up uninvited to Rob Lowe's 60th birthday bash and then was escorted out by security. Unsurprisingly, this isn't covered anywhere else in the media, which causes one to suggest that in fact it's another instance of complete and utter bullshit being generated in relation to this one's wife. Indeed, the syntax of the piece suggests that somebody has bunged a few pointers into an AI text generator, and this is what it has come out with, and then this has been pasted into an article on a website for the world to digest as actual truth. Naturally, it provides me with an opportunity to explain to you the mindset of the narcissist with regard to the attendance at events and whether they will, given the fact that they've been invited or not invited. And also, of course, the reaction of a narcissist to being escorted out by virtue of security arrangements. But once again, it is a simple situation whereby outright lies are being generated in relation to this one's wife. I point this out not as a defender of her, but simply to demonstrate once again how there are those that, for reasons of self-interest, create this material, which makes it harder for those that generate actual investigative work about this one's wife to be taken seriously, and as I've explained previously, it enables this one's wife to maintain her stance of trying to shut down misinformation, because this is clear misinformation which she can point to, and galvanise her operation to assert control over various individuals on the internet, as we have seen her do so before. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.